Neville Goddard gave us SATS, but almost nobody is using its most powerful form. When I shifted from regular SATS to what I now call the infinity method, things began showing up so quickly it felt unreal. Do this for only 1 or 2 nights and you will start noticing signs all over your reality, and what you want will begin to manifest with almost no effort. And I know that sounds huge, but I'm not exaggerating. This is the way of doing SATS that made me feel like I was actually becoming infinite, not just lying there trying to force a scene. So in this video, I want to show you exactly how to do this, step by step, so you can try it tonight. Quick context before I give you the method. If you're into Neville Goddard, you already know SATS, state akin to sleep. It's that drowsy, half-awake, half-asleep state where your conscious mind is quiet and your subconscious is wide open. Most people use SATS by looping a short scene in their imagination, like shaking hands with someone congratulating you, checking your bank balance, hugging your SP, whatever. That works. But here's the problem a lot of people run into. It feels forced, and you're too aware that you're just pretending, or you fall asleep before you ever really sink into the feeling. You may even wake up the next day and the 3D looks exactly the same, so you start doubting everything. And that doubt is what kills it. The infinity method basically bypasses that whole struggle. Instead of you trying to squeeze a little scene into your mind, you tap into something way bigger. You tap into the infinite version of you where everything is already done. This is not about begging reality to change. It's about remembering that you are the one, infinite consciousness doing the choosing. Once you feel that, even a little bit, your manifestations stop feeling like this uphill battle. They start to feel natural and inevitable. All right, so let's break this down. I'm going to walk you through the exact infinity method now. Then I'll explain why each part is so powerful, so it really lands for you. You're going to use this as a SATS technique, so first at night, you lie down like you normally would to sleep. Make yourself comfortable, turn off the lights, and put your phone away. And then you just let yourself get drowsy. You know that point where you're not fully asleep yet, but you're too relaxed to want to get up? That fuzzy, floaty point? That's the state we want, state akin to sleep. So you're there, eyes closed, breathing calm, body heavy. Now we start. With your eyes closed, I want you to imagine, very simply, a glowing orange infinity sign floating above your head. Just a soft, glowing sideways 8, made of warm orange light, hovering maybe a few inches above the top of your head. Don't stress if you can't see it clearly. Just know it, sense it, and feel that it's there. That's enough. This symbol is you. Not you as the limited human with problems. You as the infinite awareness, the God self Neville talks about. Stay with that for a moment. Just stay there with this orange infinity sign above your head. Now, imagine this glowing infinity sign starting to slowly drift down through your body. First, it moves from above your head, down through your face, your throat, your chest. You might even imagine it passing through your heart, filling it with this warm orange light. Then it continues down, your stomach, your hips, your legs, all the way down to your feet. Just slowly, gently, like it's scanning or blessing every part of you. You're not forcing anything here. You're just observing it move. From your feet, imagine the infinity sign now gently moving back up your legs, up past your knees, your thighs, your hips. And then it stops and settles at your root energy center, right at the base of your spine, around the area of your tailbone or lower pelvis. If you're not into chakras or energy centers, don't worry about it. Just think of the base of your spine or low center of your body. The glowing orange infinity sign is now resting there. This is important because that root area is all about survival, safety, the physical world, 3D reality. You are literally bringing the infinite you down into the place where physical reality expresses. You're saying, my infinite self is now rooted in my 3D life. Now, with the infinity symbol sitting at your root, I want you to imagine it slowly getting bigger. It expands from that point and begins to fill your whole body with orange light. It grows and grows until it is bigger than your body, then bigger than your room, then bigger than your house. Keep going, bigger than your city, bigger than the planet, until it's so huge it's like there is only this infinite orange glow and nothing else. And then, you let it fade. Let it dissolve completely until all that's left is pure, endless darkness. No body, no room, no world. Just this deep, infinite black void. But it doesn't feel scary. It feels peaceful, calm, limitless. This is you as pure awareness. This is becoming infinite. Now, in this endless darkness, I want you to imagine that far, far away, there is a small box. It can look however you want. A chest, a cube, a container, whatever. This box contains everything you want to manifest. You don't have to list it all out. You don't have to micromanage it. Just know, this box is the container of my fulfilled reality. My desires, my prayers, my wishes. Already done, already real, already mine, are in there. You don't have to open it. You don't have to peek inside. You just calmly notice, there it is. Now, imagine that from where you are in this void, a glowing string of light starts to extend toward that box. You can choose the color, white, gold, orange, whatever feels strong and clean to you. This string is your connection. It is you saying, I am now linked to the reality where all of this is already done. Watch this glowing string slowly reach out, travel through the darkness, and gently touch the box. And the moment it touches the box, I want you to hear a clear, simple click, like a plug going into a socket, or a lock snapping shut. Just a little click. That click is the assumption locking in. You are now connected. You and your fulfilled reality are now one system. The moment you hear that click, you don't have to do anything else. You don't have to loop a scene. You don't have to add affirmations. You don't have to keep checking if it worked. You just rest in the knowing. The connection is made. I am now plugged into that reality. If you want, you can just let yourself drift off to sleep right there in the void, with that click echoing softly in the background of your mind. Now let me explain why this is so powerful and why my results shifted so fast when I started doing this. With normal SATS, a lot of people are still doing it from the perspective of, I'm this limited person trying to get something out there. So no matter how good the scene is, deep down, it still feels like me here and my desire over there. The infinity method flips that. First, you become the infinite self, that orange infinity sign expanding into the void. You step into the awareness that there is only consciousness, and you are that. From that state, of course your desire already exists. Of course there's a version of you where it's done. The box is not far away in the sense of distance. It's just a different configuration of this same infinite field. When you connect the string and hear the click, you're not doing a mental trick. You're agreeing, yes, I'm choosing this version now. That's why things start moving fast. You might notice random signs and synchronicities that are very specific to your desire. People mentioning things that line up with what you want. Opportunities, ideas, or impulses to take tiny actions that feel natural. Or sometimes the thing just drops into your life from nowhere. It stops being this heavy, stressful project and starts to feel like a natural unfolding. And if you're thinking, but what if I can't visualize clearly? Don't overcomplicate it. You don't need a perfect movie in your head. Neville always said feeling is the secret, not visualizing perfectly. You can also customize this a little. If orange doesn't feel right, pick another color that feels powerful to you. If the box wants to be a chest or a safe or even a glowing orb, that's fine, as long as your mind is clear. This holds my already fulfilled life. But I would suggest you keep the basic structure the same, because that sequence is taking you from limited self to infinite self to chosen reality, and you'll feel that shift. It's very different from lying there frantically looping a scene thinking, is this working? Am I doing it right? This feels calm. It feels big. It feels like, of course it's done. I'm infinite, which is exactly what you want. If you do this for just 1 or 2 nights, pay attention to what starts to happen. Don't obsess, and definitely don't wake up and scan the 3D like a maniac. Just notice. What conversations are you having? What ideas are popping into your mind? What weird little coincidences are showing up? That's the new reality bleeding through. The more calmly you accept that, the faster it stabilizes. If you want help actually doing this in real time, like you want me to guide you through the whole infinity method, let me know in the comments and I will make a guided meditation to help you with this super powerful technique. And I highly recommend watching the other video about this method too, so you really understand how it works and why it works so well.